Welcome everyone, this is Michael Ricardo, and I just want to speak on just having certain goals in certain ways where you're not trying to make so far-fetched of a goal. And this is a very deep, not deep as far as in understanding the subject, but very deep as far as how long it would be and how many steps there are in actually doing this. So what you want to do when it comes to setting things, setting goals, you want to have different type of goals. What is a now goal? What can you do at this moment? A goal that is a now goal that can be done today, that you know that you can complete today. And that goal could be written down, and you can write down a list of goals of now things that could be done and put a scale of 1 to 10. What is most likely going to be done? Get those taken care of. That's making it much more in depth and also detailing what needs to be done. Then you have your weekly goals, things that are done throughout the week. What can I do through this week? It may not be done today, but I can get to it this week. So now you have that goal. And what you can put with all the goals that can be done through that week, scale of 1 to 10, what will be done most likely? And then what is least likely to get done? They might have to get carried over to another week. That will help you prioritize your goals. Then you have your monthly goal, or your monthly goals that you have planned. And what you want to do is you say, okay, this month, if it's not done, at least it can get carried over to next month. That type of mindset. But now you have your scale of 1 to 10 for that. And say, okay, scale of 1 to 10, what's going to be done now for today? That's top priority. Scale of 1 to 10, what can be done for the week? That is next priority. Scale of 1 to 10, what can be done for the month? That is third priority. And then finally, a yearly goal. And when you have something for the year, what can you do for that year? Something that you can make a habit and recreate and restructure how you do things. Something that could be a habit that has changed. Exercising, for example. Say you're planning to lose weight. You cannot just go ahead and say, I plan to lose 10 pounds and then not have certain steps that you place to a right now goal. Right now, what can I do today to go for that losing 10 pounds? Well, today I can go ahead and look up the best way to lose it. Okay, I got a workout plan. This workout sheet, I can do this. It only takes about 30 minutes. Some people may just need 10 minutes, but 30 minutes, I can do this. So right now, I'm going to do a 30-minute workout, and it's going to get me at least started. Can you keep up with that? Now, for the week, I plan on having at least 3 days that I'm doing the same exact thing that I just did today. So now you've created a weekly goal. Then your monthly goal. Out of those 3 days of the week, that means that there's 4 times 3. That means I've spent 12 days. Well, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 12 days actually going about working out. On the other days, eating healthy. Let me organize that part now. So what can I do on those 4 other days, or those days that I do have useful, that I could eat better? So now you have those days set out. Now you have your month review. Okay, for this month I've done this, and for these weeks I've done that. For today I've also done this to show that I have this as a habit. Now you're organizing everything the way that you want planned. Organizing everything, it takes time. Habits don't just come easy. You have to keep on going about that habit until it's something second nature. And sometimes that's a process for people, especially when the habit that they had in the past is just doing this or doing that, or maybe sleep patterns might be messed up. Or maybe they're so used to going to this place or so used to doing that it's hard to create the habit that they want to create. Fast food. Can you eliminate fast food? Can you place that into your schedule? TV. Can you reduce how much TV you're watching? See, certain things that you can place into the calendar so that you can fit more. So now then you have your yearly goal. Okay, this year I've actually lost 10 pounds. Wow. But it didn't take for me to do that within the 6 months that I may have had planned. It took for me to break down every day to every week to every month to this year. So now what you can do is say, okay, Within 5 years, I plan to be really, really toned. I plan to have this and have that. And this is what I plan for my 5-year goal or my 10-year goal. Another thing that you can do, break things down to 90 days, season by season by season by season. But what you want to do, because like I said, this is a very broad scale of how to get everything prioritized. It's very, very wide in scale to talk about. But when you have 90-day situations where, okay, in 90 days, I plan to have lost 5 pounds. Another 90 days, I plan to have lost another 5 pounds. It don't have to take that long, but this could be somebody who's really struggling with losing weight. Somebody wanting to gain weight. For example, hey, I plan to eat this, I plan to do that, I plan to work out with this, I plan to do that, so I can add this to my regimen, I plan to do this and plan to do that. Well, you write it down, but you don't do everything within a month. You do everything day by day. So you plan the now. What can you do now in order for you to already make this happen or have a process going? Because once you start it now, and what's going to keep you motivated? So with all of that, do you have a photo? Do you have something in front of you that you can say, you know what? I have this photo in front of me. This is a person that I admire what they've done. I plan to look like that. Or I plan to get myself in that area of what they've done. It could be something as far as, say that you want to gain a new wardrobe. You know, and you plan to get rid of the old wardrobe. You probably want to donate that wardrobe and get something that's more new and something that'll make you look more professional. Now that might take time as well. You can say within 6 months, I plan to have a line of really nice button-up shirts. Within the next 6 months, I plan to have another row of something, which it could be my slacks. I have nice looking slacks. Another 6 months, I have nice looking shoes. Another 6 months, I have nice blazers. And this is actually something that I personally had done. Organizing things. So you take time to make these things happen. Okay, well, if I plan to do this, what can I do today to get started? Today, I can go to this place and I can pick one of these out because my finances allow me to. And this is not something that becomes an expense, but actually a benefit. Because now, say something comes up where there's a gig and somebody wants you to dress professional. You've just invested in yourself. And all these things that you're doing, when you're prioritizing, it's later investments that pay off. Things that will pay off down the line. So it's good to be doing these things. Take time out to create this. It's so broad and so much you can speak on when it comes to properly doing this. But when you are prioritizing by day, then by week, then by month, then by year, and then by a decade, it pays off when you know that you did processes to get to where you are. And that at the end of that process, even though everything in life is ongoing, you've at least accomplished while you keep on going. I've heard also, where you are is where you stopped. Where you are is where you stopped. That's just self-explanatory. But if you keep your mind focused on where you're going, and then always keep on moving your endpoint, you will keep on advancing. Who you were last year is completely different to who you are right now. You may be in a beyond better position than where you were in the past. Because you've learned something that you didn't know before. You went through something that you didn't know that you were going to go through. And so with these different steps, going from day to week to month to year, you're going to get new knowledge within 6 months. You're going to get something new within the year, within the day itself. And then you're going to take that, run with it, and you're going to add that to what you've known. And now, while you're in that process, it can be sped up. Look for others as well. I spoke about this, about look for other people who are looking to do the same type of thing you're doing and allow them to be a motivation. And you be a motivation to them, and you work together. Because if one could put out, 1,000, and two could put out, 10,000, Two people working together can make something happen 10 times faster. So definitely orchestrate everything that you have planned. Go from day to week to month to year to a decade, and just ask God for that guidance. And definitely, the work that He's doing through you shall be seen to completion. I want to end with that. Just know that God loves you. I love you. You all take care, and God bless.